Heading out toward shallow right. Thames has a read on it, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. They trail here 4-0. Willie Adames will be trying to duplicate his performance from yesterday when he finished with a 4-for-5 line at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title.
You know, this guy's had a terrific season right now. 3rd in average as we're winding down the stretch. This guy's had a solid year.
He really has, and he'd have to get smoking hot to chase down the batting title leader right now. But if you would have told him coming out of spring training if he could finish in the top 5 in batting average, everyone would have signed that in blood.
Belted high in the air out to left. Hernandez racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left, and that's off the left field wall. The throw into second, but he'll be in there with a double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And we get a look at the Rays leaderboard there as he currently sits number 3 on that list. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that means the corner infielder Matt Duffy will bat next. From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
0-1, here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the 2nd inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
So runners at the corners with 2 gone, and up next it'll be the outfielder Tommy Pham. Here's the first pitch to him. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Hit high and deep out to left field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the left field wall. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 5-0 lead.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the 2nd inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Perez. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put back to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
And this will kick off the base of the wall. And the run will score from second here as that breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
the right fielder.
Well, when your starter
7.
has a rough start, you'd like to give him some time to get out of trouble. But that's 6 runs he's given up in the early going. You have to wonder how much more time they're going to stick with him.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So a less than stellar performance here tonight as he makes the early exit and forces that bullpen into action much earlier than anticipated. Mark Leiter Jr. enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while.
Leiter Jr.
Eric Thames will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Line towards center field. Pilar is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Rays 6, the Jays nothing.
Back now at Tropicana Field, home of the Rays, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, "It's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones." Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, "I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun."
The right fielder,
Matt, back to you.
15.
All right,
Randall
thanks, Heidi.
Griffith.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there at the knees as he offers a strike to the leadoff man. 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that brings up the exciting Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Now here it comes. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
Ready with another 0-2. Hops this one up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Batting 9.
Digging in, Reese McGuire.
10.
He's set, and the pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
2 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. We're back at Tropicana Field, and let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping up now, Kevin Kiermaier. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And he'll make it to first easily on what will almost certainly be ruled an infield single.
Hitter, Robertson.
Next will be the designated hitter, Daniel Robertson. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is
hammered the other way to deep right field. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, that's a huge pitch right there. You got to get ahead. When you start to see traffic on the base pass, your defense starts to tighten up a little bit. The best thing to do is pound the zone and get ahead 0-1.
Takes this the other way to right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
So striding in, Ji-Man Choi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's 8-0, and he is in there.
Now batting.
When this thing left his bat, I started thinking it might have enough to get out of here. Didn't quite carry enough, but it does one-hop the wall off the track, and he cruises into second with an RBI two-bagger. You'll take that every day of the week.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Well, with that base hit, D-Row, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
Into the box, Matt Duffy. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Make it 9-0.
Great work to do a job right there. He's not a big power bat, so he was looking to get a fly ball to the outfield and give his guy at third a chance.
Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First offering on its way. Line drive to center field. Pilar will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on.